Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Well, thank you for coming back. Welcome home. It's been a while. How have you all been doing? Unfortunately, I got sick and had to stay in bed for about a week. I usually never even catch a cold, but I suddenly got really sick and had to go to the hospital. Please take care of your health, everyone. A viewer, Snowfox, who is a medical student, told me that lemon and honey are good for the body. Honey has antibacterial properties and it soothes the throat, and the lemon contains vitamin C, which supports the immune system. I'll make sure to include these two in my diet consciously. Thank you, Snowfox. Today, I'm going to make a salmon and avocado bagel. I usually eat pretty simple meals, so it's okay to treat myself once in a while, right? I got a question recently from a viewer, Dark. Can decaf coffee without caffeine help you wake up? Um, this is definitely a placebo effect. I never realized that until Dark pointed out. This is funny. I'm so stupid. Well, at least I think I get some relaxation from the aroma. What do you all drink when you wake up in the morning? Recently, I got a question about things I like. What do you do in your free time? Anime, video games, etc. Last year, I watched Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. The characters' backstories are really interesting and pull you in. Also, I personally like how many of the characters, both enemies and allies, care deeply about their families. And when you learn about why they became demons, it makes you really sad. It doesn't make it okay to do bad things though. Besides the story, the animation is so incredibly beautiful that I was always amazed. I don't play video games, but someday I'd like to try VR games. In my free time, I enjoy cooking, exercising, and singing. I'm not very good, but I love to sing. I've been listening to and singing Die with a Smile a lot lately. For cooking, I don't have many recipes in my repertoire, but I like making bagels and Basque cheesecake. As you can see from my previous videos, I'm always making them. For exercise, I do walking or strength training. I used to go to the gym for training, but since I'm lazy, I got equipment for my home. It's really convenient. I also spend time creating and thinking about YouTube videos. There's so much I don't know, so it takes a really long time to make just one video. It's tough, but it's also really fun. Since starting YouTube, I've realized how much I enjoy connecting with people through my videos. Thank you all for always watching and commenting. I wish I had started YouTube earlier. Recently, I watched my videos on a big display and was shocked at how grainy the quality is. I've been recording in HD with my iPhone 10 all this time, but I can't figure out why the quality is so bad. For the first time, I've started wanting a camera. Everyone, please bear with this quality until you buy a camera. Besides the camera, there are a few other things I want. A guitar and a dog. I want a guitar because I'd like to try singing while playing. As for a dog, ever since middle school, I've dreamed of living with a dog. It's one of those life goals I hope to achieve someday. The avocado had gone bad. I ended up having to throw away about half of it. It turned out great. This came out quite delicious, although the ingredients are a bit expensive, it's really tasty. I'd like to make this again. I'm working on my university assignments. I need to keep up with weekly assignments. I like the weekly essays because they are good training for thinking. But there's just too much work. Do you have any tools you use when writing essays? I use Grammarly and ChatGPT. If you have any recommended tools, I'd love to know about them. I still can't do squats with good balance. I used to think I could do strength training on my own, but I'm starting to think it might be better to train with a coach. I think they could precisely teach me necessary things like how to strengthen the muscle areas I'm lacking. Of course, I don't have that kind of money, so I'll do that someday. The weather is really nice today, so I'm going shopping. I found a really thick book. It's Sherlock Holmes. I'd like to read it someday. In the end, I didn't buy any books. Do you prefer ebooks or paper books? I actually prefer paper books, but not having a dictionary or audio features is inconvenient and frustrating, so I end up buying only ebooks. It's still cold, so I bought some clothes. I've always liked clothes, but I've prioritized buying electronic devices for studying and work. When I buy clothes again, I'd like to show you. I'd also like to study fashion coordination someday. How do you learn about fashion? I have no idea, so I'd appreciate any advice. By the way, I have multiple displays in workout equipment, but I bought these with money I earned myself. I just want to clarify that I wasn't born into a wealthy family where my parents bought these things for me. I worked hard to afford these things myself, so I just wanted to share that in case anyone was curious. Actually, I've been working and studying for my current family and my future family. I believe that the harder I work, the more I can support my family. This has become my lasting drive, not just a temporary motivation. That's all for today, guys. My voice is shot from talking too much. Um, Well, anyway, thank you for watching my video and subscribe